From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Michael Fulmer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Popped him up. Cabrera moving to his left. 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
So striding forward now, number 15, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Carlos Correa will be next. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Cabrera has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hill is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Francis Marte, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Second baseman.
Striding into the box, Max Schwartz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Bregman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
At the plate, number 50. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1 and 2 now. Now a curveball misses inside. Count remains 2 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Seamus Nunez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line. And the ball is dropped.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Josh Jung, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2-1, here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Zero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box, Riley Green, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Green makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Tigers strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Striding in for Houston, Jordan Alvarez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Alvarez.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 50 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 1-1. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Tucker waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in, Jake Rogers, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. Tucker is there, 2 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Striding in, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Popped up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Santana.
One out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third. Jung is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Now to the plate, Tyler Stevenson. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Two pitch is fouled away. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Green is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Derek Hill. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in once again, Max Schwartz. He's set, and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hill on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, number 50.
So stepping in, number 50. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
1 out and a runner on second base. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering. Fouled off. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Seamus Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Josh Jung, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Riley Green, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Nunez over at second. Jung at first. 2 out in the inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Jake Rogers would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Jake Rogers, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One and 0. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 2 and the Astros nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 50 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, number 15 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Jung trying to get there, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tigers are out in front 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up.
Digging in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Number 15 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now at the plate, Derek Hill. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Max Schwartz is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Max Schwartz. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first base.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
The 1-2. Smoke toward third. Jung ranges to his left, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Josh James, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Next for the Tigers, number 50. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 50.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now
good
batting.
pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Seamus Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Two and two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Josh Jung, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3. Riley Green would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tucker looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
50.
in now, Riley Green. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Green carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Tucker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Tigers. Leading off the inning, Josh Naylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he hits one on a line to left field. Number 50 is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Tyler Stevenson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Green is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hill is over, and that retires the side. Astros leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Cabrera.
For the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Ready once again, Jake Rogers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Count even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Cabrera, the runner at second with 1 away. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Correa has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Next up for Detroit, Derek Hill, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Digging in once again, number 15. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Jordan Alvarez. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Luis Perdomo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Max Schwartz. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Perdomo benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, number 50. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Schwartz gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
A bouncer up the middle. Correa right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, David Nunez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Seamus Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And a ball 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Jung will be next. 1 out and a runner on third. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going. Sometimes you have to pick your battle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Colin McHugh. Stepping in now,
50.
Riley Green, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. Swing by Cabrera, and a ball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But not before three cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this three-run home run. We'll march on to the eighth, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two and one to count. Cabrera into foul territory. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Tucker. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Next for the Astros,
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Naylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Schwartz. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Tigers 6 and the Astros nothing. Standing in, Jake Rogers. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jake Rogers.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Ronnie Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a called strike 1. Rogers leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The next 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek
Into the box,
Hill.
Derek Hill. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. First and second here with nobody out.
Nope.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Max Schwartz will be next. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Max Schwartz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, number 50, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Alvarez onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping up now, Seamus Nunez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball that now.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Not close as it skips in the dirt.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers get just the one. We've played 8 full. Detroit is out in front, 7-0. At the plate, Domingo Santana starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rodriguez over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Next to the Astros, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Now batting, Tyler Stevenson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Turning for second is Altuve. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Standing in now, number 15, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Detroit led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Michael Fulmer earns his 6th winning decision in this one and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Francis Marte was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.